Hello there, Kara. You must be Sam's wife, right? It's nice to finally be able to talk to you. I got your contact details from him the other day. I'm sorry, but do I know you? No offense, but I have no idea who you are. How do you know about Sam? Are you his friend or something? It's true that he's my husband, though. I feel a little uncomfortable talking to a stranger like you. I don't really care about how you feel. I do have something that I want to ask you about, though. What do you think about you and Sam's marriage? Do you guys get along well? I want your honest opinion. Tell me the truth. Wait, what? I still don't know who you are. I think it's a little rude to ask me when I don't know you. I don't feel that comfortable answering a question like that, especially when I'm being asked by a complete stranger. Stop making up excuses and just answer my question. I don't have all day, you know. How well do you guys get along? That's all I'm asking you. I want your opinion. It's not a difficult question to answer. Just tell me how you really feel. I don't really understand why I have to answer your question. I told you that I don't really feel comfortable answering a question like that. Now, could you just tell me who you are? I'm asking you this because I'm very curious about you and Sam's relationship. Stop wasting my time and answer the question. You're not telling me an answer right away, so I'm guessing that you guys don't really get along that well. You may as well get a divorce then. I'm not telling you an answer because you're being very rude. I'm not going to answer a personal question like this from a complete stranger. There's literally zero benefit of me answering this question. I also don't appreciate you being so judgmental about our relationship. Everything you're doing is very rude. Please try to learn some manners. I'm going to just ignore you at this rate. Start by telling me who you are. There's no need to get so angry. I'm sorry if I insulted you just a little. I guess you do have a point, though. We're complete strangers to each other, after all. Well, I know who you are, but I've never met you before. It makes sense why you're so angry. I really don't want to be talking to a stranger like you. Could you hurry up and tell me why you know Sam? I want to know where you guys met. You don't need to be so anxious. Don't worry. It's not like he's cheating on you with me. That's not what I messaged you about. That would be such a dumb thing to message you about. I would definitely keep it a secret even if we were seeing each other. I'm not stupid like that. I'm actually Sam's ex-girlfriend. My name is Anna. You must be a little surprised to hear that. You're his ex-girlfriend? I really didn't expect that. When were you guys dating? Yeah, I used to go out with him back in university. I actually bumped into him by coincidence at a business meeting the other day. We got coffee together after the meeting and had a nice long chat. It was so much fun catching up with him. I forgot how fun it was being with him. It was just like old times. I see. I'm glad that you guys managed to catch up. I don't really mind that happening, but why did you decide to contact me? You told me that Sam told you my contact details. I really don't see the reason why you needed to contact me. Please hurry up and tell me your motives. I also doubt that Sam would tell you my contact details. It doesn't make any sense. I guess I'll just have to tell you the truth. I don't really like to be sneaky and secretive at all. I prefer to fight people head on. I'm going to tell you what I want. Fight people head on? What are you talking about? You're making no sense to me at all. It means I like to take people head on. I like to deal with difficult situations directly. I really don't care if the person I like is married already. What are you talking about? I don't understand what's going on. So you still don't understand what I'm trying to say? You're not very clever, are you? The reason I contacted you is because I wanted to declare war on you. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm going to be the one that wins Sam's heart in the end. I'm going to be the one that gets to marry him and start a family with him. I'm going to win against you and steal Sam from you. Are you insane? Do you really understand what you're saying right now? You're just joking, right? I'm currently married to Sam. We're both very happy. I have no intention of letting you ruin this. I'm not joking at all. I'm dead serious about everything that I just said to you. You should be thankful that I'm telling you this directly. Also, I haven't done anything bad at all. It's not like I'm sleeping with him right now. I want to take him from you directly. That doesn't make it any better. What you're trying to do is not acceptable. You're just being a huge nuisance to me out of nowhere. I'm going to go and talk to Sam about you. I still find it hard to believe that he would just tell you my contact details. I really don't believe anything that you're saying at the moment. Yeah, go ahead and tell him about me. I'm sure he's going to be surprised when he first hears all about this. However, I think that it's going to work in my favor once he finds out. I mean that he's going to start thinking about me again. Once he starts thinking about me, he's going to start falling back in love with me. This is such a great plan. Once he knows that I want to get back together with him, he's going to end things with you very quickly. You can go ahead and tell him right now if you'd like. You seem to be very confident about yourself. I'm going to talk to Sam about this either way. I don't even know if what you're telling me is the truth at all. I'll go and check with him right now like you told me to. Goodbye. That's fine with me. Goodbye and have a nice day. Hey, Sam. I have something that I want to talk to you about. Do you have some time right now? Are you almost done with work? It's pretty urgent.
Hey, Kara. What's the matter? What do you want to talk to me about? I was just about to start heading home. Did you need me to pick something up at the grocery store or something?
No, that's not what I was going to ask you. It's actually something completely different. I received a text message out of nowhere from someone that claimed to be your ex-girlfriend. Does that ring a bell at all? Did you give my contact details to anyone recently?
What ex-girlfriend? Doesn't really ring a bell at all. I don't see a reason why any of them would contact you. I also haven't given your contact details out at all. I would never do that without telling you first. Do you have any idea what her name is?
I'm not sure if she was telling the truth, but she told me that her name was Anna. Do you have any idea who that is?
Her name is Anna. I'm not sure who it is then. I don't think I ever dated a girl called Anna in the past. I also haven't seen or talked to any of my ex-girlfriends for a long time now.
I see. So you don't know who she is then? This is all kind of strange then.
I wonder how this person called Anna managed to get your contact details in the first place.
That's what I want to find out. I really have no idea why she has my number. She told me that you were the one that told her my contact details. I guess that was a lie then. It's strange though. I don't remember giving out my contact details to anyone recently.
That's kind of scary. Maybe they found your contact details somewhere online. I definitely didn't tell any woman your contact details.
This is so strange. I wonder who she is then. I'm starting to get a little scared.
What did this person called Anna even say to you? Was there a reason she was contacting you?
Yeah, she did have a reason. It was a weird reason, though. She said that she wanted to fight me head on.
Wait, what? She wanted to fight you?
Not a physical fight. She wanted to fight me for the right to become your new partner. I think she's trying to steal you away from me. She was saying how she wants to get back together with you.
What does that even mean? It makes no sense at all. I don't even know who this person called Anna is. She sounds like a crazy person from what I've heard so far.
When she first told me this, I thought that you were cheating on me with her.
I would never do that to you. I think that she might have contacted the wrong person. You should probably tell her that we have nothing to do with her.
Yeah, I think that she has the wrong person too. Do you think that I should contact her to tell her that she's talking to the wrong person? I'm not sure.
I'm guessing that you don't really want to contact a stranger like her. I think it's okay for you to just ignore her and block her number.
Actually, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm a little worried because she told me that she got my contact details from you. That must mean that there's someone out there that's giving away my contact details. It could be possible that the person giving out my contact details is pretending to be you. That's why I wasn't sure if I should just ignore her. I thought it would be best to try to dig a little deeper into this.
Yeah, I guess that could be a possibility. It's a little worrying if someone is pretending to be me.
I really don't want to believe that someone I know would be doing this to me. This is all kind of creepy and disturbing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not going to forgive these people that are doing this to you.
I'm glad that this woman called Anna wasn't your ex-girlfriend, though. She was saying some pretty worrying things to me. She told me that once you heard her name, you would constantly be thinking about her.
What does that even mean? I don't even know who she is. Why would I be constantly thinking about a person like that?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was kind of relieved that you didn't know who she was. I'm kind of tired after worrying about this stranger and her weird text messages.
I can understand why you would be tired. You should get some rest.
I think I'll do that. It's getting late, so I won't bother texting her back today. I'll try to contact her tomorrow to find out who she got my contact details from.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'll be home soon. We can talk about this more when I get back. I'd like to see the text messages that she sent you as well.
Okay, sounds good. Come back home safely. I'll be waiting for you. Good morning, Anna. I was wondering if we could continue our conversation from yesterday. Hello there, Kara. I'd be happy to continue our conversation. Did you manage to talk to Sam about me? Thank you so much for doing that, by the way. It's going to work in my favor for sure. I'm guessing that you guys had a huge argument about all this. I'm really sorry if that's what happened. You should probably just give up and give him back to me. Actually, that's not what happened at all. I want you to listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you. What is it? Hurry up and tell me. I don't like waiting around. I think that you've contacted the wrong person. Sam said that he doesn't know who you are. What are you talking about? There's no way I contacted the wrong person. I told you that I managed to get your contact details directly from Sam. There's absolutely no way that I managed to contact the wrong number. You even told me that you were Sam's wife. I still think that you have the wrong person. Sam told me that he has no idea who you are. He's never dated a girl named Anna in the past before. That's because he's lying to you. Did you really think that he would be stupid enough to admit the truth to you? He probably decided to keep it a secret from you for a reason. He's probably going to try to get back together with me without you knowing about it. I trust what he told me. He said that he has never dated anyone called Anna before. If you're planning to keep on sending me these weird text messages, I'd like to offer you a solution. I think it would be best if we talked face to face. I'll bring Sam with me, of course. Then you'd be able to see that you have the wrong person. Everything will all be solved if the three of us have a discussion about this. What are you talking about? What would be the point of doing that? I know what you're planning to do. You're going to try to convince me to give up on him right in front of him. There's really no point in doing that. That's not my motive at all. Were you not listening to what I was saying? I think that you have the wrong person. I think you'll realize that you've made a mistake once you see him in person. I'm sorry that this is very sudden, but would you be able to meet me and my husband at around 8 p.m. tonight? Tonight? That really is so sudden. I guess I can make some time to meet you. How about we meet at the Starbucks just outside the station? That works for me. Thank you so much for being so understanding. I guess I'll see you later then. I'm very sorry about the other day. I had no idea that Sam would be lying like that. He gave me the contact details for the wrong person. It's no problem at all. I'm glad that we managed to solve all the misunderstandings between us. I feel really bad for everything that I said to you. Would you be able to apologize to your husband for me too? I said some pretty bad things to him as well. Yeah, I guess so. Did you manage to confirm everything that we talked about yesterday? Yeah, I managed to confront him about it. He apologized to me profusely and begged me for forgiveness. He told me that he panicked and gave me your contact details instead of his wife's contact details. I also heard from him that he used to be your boss. I had no idea that you used to work for him.
Yeah, he was my boss for a brief period of time. Currently, he's my husband's boss.
Wait, what? I had no idea about that. I can't believe Sam lied to me like that. I think it's unacceptable of him to give me the contact details of another person. I wanted the contact details of his wife. I didn't need your contact details at all. I wonder why he would do such a thing.
I can kind of understand why he did what he did after yesterday. He probably wanted to protect his wife from you. You were pretty aggressive with your texts after all.
What do you mean?
It's okay. You don't need to worry about what I just said. I was more surprised by the fact Mr. Price's first name was Sam as well. It's the same first name as my husband. That's what made this huge misunderstanding even worse.
Yeah, what a coincidence, right? Your husband and my boyfriend have exactly the same name.
Did you just say boyfriend?
Yeah, I did say that. Is there anything wrong with that?
So you guys are dating now? I thought that Mr. Price already had a wife. Does that mean you're having an affair with him?
Oh yeah, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have said that he's my boyfriend then. I'm just friends with him. There's nothing going on between us. It's true that we're both very attracted to each other, though.
That's not something that you should be proud of, though. When did you even have the opportunity to ask him for my number? I also don't understand why Mr. Price would give you my contact details.
Well, I thought that he gave me his wife's contact details. He was telling me that she was a pretty strict and angry wife. That's why I tried to teach her a little lesson and put her in her place. I wanted to tell her that I was going to steal Mr. Price from her. I ended up saying it all to you. Sorry about that.
I see. That's kind of a strange thing for you to be doing. I thought that you were also married and had a husband.
That's just because you don't really know the context. All of this has nothing to do with you, so you don't need to worry about it anymore. I'm really sorry about getting you guys involved in this weird mess. It was all just a misunderstanding.
Well, it's no problem, I guess.
Make sure that you just forget that I ever sent you these text messages. We have nothing to do with each other now.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Even if you were to tell someone about this, it wouldn't really matter. I'm not dating Mr. Price after all. None of this counts as cheating, okay? We're just friends. It would just be best if you keep quiet about all this. Make sure you don't do anything stupid. I've got to get going soon. Keep quiet about this, okay? Goodbye!
Hey, Kara. I'm really sorry, but I think I'm going to get home pretty late tonight. Okay, that's completely fine. You seem to be doing a lot of overtime recently. Make sure you don't try too hard. You really should try to rest from time to time. It's actually not work-related. I'm not planning to work any overtime today. I got into a bit of trouble and need some time to sort it out. It might be a while before I can start heading home. What happened? Are you okay? Did you get into some work-related trouble? Actually, it's not work-related at all. It's some personal troubles. I'm kind of confused. Is everything okay with you? Actually, it's not really okay at all. Please just tell me what's going on. I'm getting really, really worried. Would you be able to listen to what I have to say very carefully? Make sure that you don't panic. What is with you all of a sudden? I'll try to be as calm as possible. Just tell me what happened. A person that I don't know came up to me and poured a bucket of water all over me. Wait, what? A bucket of water? I really have no idea why this happened to me. I was walking around my workplace when this stranger came up to me. She poured water all over me and just left. So, was it someone that you work with? Either way, that sounds pretty bad. That's such a strange thing to do to you. Especially if it was a total stranger. I hope I can find out more details about this soon. My boss is currently talking to that stranger in the conference room right now. The stranger might actually be someone related to work. Well, at least from what I've heard. Everyone around me is really confused too. I've been told to go and talk to the boss as well in a little bit. Hopefully he can tell me what's going on.
Have you reported this to the police yet?
I wanted to go to the police right away. The stranger grabbed my shirt and pushed me up against the wall. It was very violent, and I think it was almost assault.
So the stranger that did this to you was a man?
Yeah, it was a guy. I really have no idea why someone would do this to me, though. I'm pretty sure it was someone that I've never met before. I really didn't recognize his face at all.
Was he saying anything to you while this was happening?
Yeah, kind of. I don't remember absolutely everything he was talking about. I think it was actually kind of a similar situation to when that stranger texted you the other day.
You mean the texts I received from the person that claimed to be your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The guy was telling me that I had slept with his wife or something. I think he mistook me for someone else, and that's why he poured a bucket of water on me. I thought it was kind of similar to the text messages that you received. We were both mistaken as someone else.
So you're telling me the stranger thought that you had slept with his wife? That's so crazy! I really don't understand why we both got mistaken as someone else. Maybe the two incidents are related.
Yeah, I think that could be the case too. I really have no idea what's happening right now, though. I'm still struggling to completely process what just happened. The guy was also talking really loudly when accusing me of sleeping with his wife. I think almost everyone at the company heard him. Things are going to be so awkward for a while. There's going to be some rumors even though it's not true at all.
This is turning into a pretty serious problem. Let me ask you this, just in case. You didn't really sleep with his wife, did you? You didn't cheat on me, right?
I really didn't. I would never do such a thing. Please believe me. I really didn't sleep with his wife or any other woman.
It's okay, you don't need to worry. I believe what you're saying. I just wanted to double check just in case, you know? When are you planning to go and talk with your boss about this? Do you think it would be okay if I attended as well?
Yeah, I'm sure that would be fine. Are you sure that's okay with you?
Yeah, it's totally fine by me. I'm worried about you, and I'd like to know more details about what's happening. I believe what you're saying, so you don't need to worry.
Thanks so much. I think it would be better for you to hear about what happened from people other than me, too. I think it would make it easier for you to believe me.
I'll start heading over right now. I'll text you again once I arrive. It's the company I used to work at, so I know pretty much everyone there. It will be nice to see some of them again.
I'm sorry that I'm making you come all the way here. Thanks again.
Hello, Kara. Do you have some time right now? I kind of need to ask you for a favor. Hello, Anna. I do have some time right now. What's the favor that you need to ask me for? I'm really sorry about what happened the other day, by the way. My husband did something absolutely terrible to your husband. I can't believe that he did that. I hope that your husband is doing okay now. Have you heard about what happened? Yeah, I have heard about it already. My husband is doing okay now. Well, I'm glad you know about the situation already. I can get straight to the point then. Both me and my husband are in a pretty bad situation because of what happened. We're both in some trouble and need some help. I was hoping to ask a favor from you guys to help improve the situation. So you want my husband to pretend to be the guy that you're having an affair with? Wait, what? How do you know that I was about to ask you that? I was hoping that you would be able to ask your husband to do that for me. I've already told my husband that I broke up with the guy I'm having an affair with. So I need your husband to pretend that we were having an affair and that we've completely broken up now. That way I can keep seeing the guy that I'm really having an affair with. You really are a terrible person, aren't you? Why don't you just get a divorce if you want to keep seeing the other guy? I don't want to get a divorce. My husband said that he would forgive me now that I've broken up with the other guy. That's why I need your husband to pretend that he was the guy I was having an affair with. That's a little strange then. I wonder why your husband decided to contact us directly. He told us that he was planning to sue my husband for what he did. He's claiming emotional damage. Wait, what? Is that really true?
Yes, it's true. There's no way that we're going to be doing you a favor. I can't believe you've been using me and my husband like this. Who do you think we are? We're both tired of being accused of things we didn't do.
I had no idea my husband had got in contact with you guys.
You're doing exactly the same thing as Mr. Price. He gave my contact details to you while saying that it was his wife's number. This time you lied and told your husband that my husband was the guy you were having an affair with. Do you not realize how much trouble the both of you have caused me and my husband? My husband was assaulted and confronted by your husband because of the lie you told.
Well, I'm really sorry about that. I do feel bad for what happened to your husband. I really had no other choice, though. My husband confronted me out of nowhere, and I had no time to think of any other excuse.
I don't care about what happened to you. You never should have used my husband as part of your lie. I also can't believe that you had the audacity to ask us for a favor after what you had already done. You want my husband to pretend that he had an affair with you? And to pretend that you guys have now broken up? You better not be seriously asking us for a favor after what happened already.
I told you that I was sorry about that already. I really didn't think that my husband would go all the way to your husband's workplace. That was all his fault, though. I don't think that you should be angry at me.
Actually, it's your fault as well. Both you and your husband are absolutely terrible human beings. Your husband never even apologized to my husband for pouring that bucket of water over him. He said that he did nothing wrong because you were the one that tricked him. Both of you are trying to blame everything on each other, when in reality, you both did things that were very wrong. Both of you need to start taking responsibility for the things that you did.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry about what I did. I still need you guys to help me out right now.
Be quiet and stop trying to ask us for help. Your husband finally decided to apologize to us when we threatened to sue him for what he did. I was really surprised at how stubborn he was. He doesn't listen to anything that other people say to him.
He's always been that kind of person. He's the kind of guy that believes that everything he says is correct. He won't listen to anything that other people say to him. That's why I was getting really stressed out and needed a way to release some of that stress.
So what? That doesn't give you any right to get me and my husband involved in your mess. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. It doesn't matter if my husband currently works for Mr. Price. I used to work for Mr. Price too, but that doesn't give either of you an excuse to use our identities for fake stories. What you guys did is unforgivable.
Yeah, I guess so. Although Mr. Price doesn't have anything to do with this. I decided to do this completely by myself.
I don't really believe that at all. You should be a complete stranger to my husband. There's no way for you to know my husband's contact details. I'm guessing that Mr. Price was the one that told you.
Well, there's a reason for that.
I'm pretty sure that you didn't decide to do all this by yourself. You need to tell me what's really going on. How did your husband even manage to identify my husband? They've never met before. My husband was saying that your husband even knew the department that he worked for.
You're kind of smart, aren't you? I didn't think that you would notice all of that.
You guys were in this all together. You and Mr. Price were already having an affair when you first texted me.
Wait, that's really not true. Please believe me. I will admit that we both had feelings for each other at the time. We really weren't dating each other back then.
Really? Are you sure about that? Mr. Price's wife was telling me that she had plenty of evidence of you guys having an affair. She's absolutely serious about suing for every penny she can get.
What? No way! She has evidence?
Apparently, she hired a professional detective to gather evidence of you guys having an affair. She wanted evidence before she decided to get a divorce from Mr. Price. I think that she's been planning her case for a while. You know what they say about a woman scorned.
Wait, how do you know about all of this? You didn't talk to her about our previous exchanges, did you? I thought that I told you to keep quiet about all of it.
Why should I listen to what you say? I told Mr. Price's wife about everything right away. She did used to be my manager after all. We're actually pretty close.
Wait, what? I had absolutely no idea about that.
She told me that she was actually planning to forgive Mr. Price if he was really sorry about what he had done. Unfortunately...
Unfortunately what? Why did you stop?
Once she found out that you guys had gotten me and my husband involved into this mess, she decided to get the divorce.
Why did you have to tell her about all this? She would have forgiven Mr. Price if you guys had have just kept quiet. I could have kept on having an affair with Mr. Price if it weren't for you. I definitely told you to keep quiet about this.
I never promised to keep your promise. You also told me that it would be fine either way because you weren't having an affair to begin with.
I can't believe you betrayed me like this.
I didn't betray you at all. You never should have involved us in your mess in the first place. We had nothing to do with any of this in the first place. I only decided to tell Mr. Price's wife as I thought that would be the quickest way to solve this mess. I really didn't want me or my husband's life to be affected by you guys any longer. You never should have had an affair in the first place. None of this would have happened if you didn't sleep with Mr. Price.
You really are so annoying. Stop telling me what's right and what's wrong to do. Who cares if I have an affair or not? It's my life and I get to decide what to do.
I can't believe you're saying that after all the trouble you caused to me and my husband. Honestly, I don't care if you have an affair or not. What I care about is you getting us involved in it. That's what I have a problem with.
I still don't think that you needed to tell his wife about it.
You really are such a selfish and blunt person. What do you think would have happened if everyone really believed that the person you were having an affair with was my husband? It would have completely ruined his reputation and caused great damage to his life. We would have gone ahead and sued you straight away. I'm pretty sure that we could have asked you for a pretty big settlement. Would you have been able to take that kind of responsibility?
Well, probably not, but I don't think what I did was that bad.
I don't care what you think. I just don't want you to get us involved as well.
I really had no other choice. I didn't really have the time to think of any other way.
Stop making up excuses for everything that I say to you. I'm starting to get tired of even talking to you. I really don't want to keep on having to deal with you and your troubles. This is why I told Mr. Price's wife about everything I knew. I know that she will deal with this appropriately. You guys better be prepared for everything that's coming your way.
Wait, hold on a minute. I didn't want things to get out of hand like this. I just wanted a secret and peaceful relationship with Mr. Price.
If you want to continue having a relationship with Mr. Price, then go ahead. I'm pretty sure that both of you are going to be divorced in the near future.
I wanted it to be a secret relationship. That was much more convenient for me.
I really don't understand what you mean by that. You guys are both going to be single, so you can date each other without worrying about what other people think. Although both of you are going to have to pay a lot of reparation fees together. I doubt you guys are going to have much time to be going on dates with each other. You should probably find a job too so that you can help pay all the legal fees. Me and Sam decided to sue Anna's husband for the drama that had happened at Sam's workplace. Anna's husband had assaulted Sam and poured a bucket of water over him over a total misunderstanding. We received a settlement and agreed to put what happened behind us. Mr. Price and Anna ended up getting divorced with their respective wife and husband. They were both sued and asked to pay for emotional damages from their respective partners. Both Mr. Price and Anna are working with barely any days off, so that they can pay off all of the money that they owe. Anna's ex-husband was actually working for one of their business partners and ended up getting fired for what he had done. Mr. Price was also forced to resign and leave the company as everyone had found out about what he had done. I'm very happy that we finally managed to have some peace in our life. It feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders now that this problem has been solved. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.